Did you know there are over 51 million YouTube channels? That's a staggering number, and it's growing every single day as more people join the movement. That's more than the population of Spain. Imagine every person in an entire country having their own channel, their own unique voice, their own story to tell. Every one of those channels represents someone who decided to share their voice, their story, or their passion with the world. It's a global tapestry of creativity, woven from millions of perspectives. The old gatekeepers are gone. You no longer need permission from a network or a studio to reach an audience. You don't need a studio or a big budget to be heard. All you need is an idea, a bit of courage, and the willingness to put yourself out there. This is the creator revolution, happening right now on your phone, your laptop, your TV. It's in your living room, your bedroom, your pocket. But with so many voices, how does anyone stand out? The sheer volume can feel overwhelming, even intimidating. People think there's a secret formula, but there isn't. There's no magic trick or shortcut to instant success. The truth? It's about work, passion, and persistence. It's about showing up, even when you're tired, and pushing through the doubts. Most channels will never become a full-time job, and that's okay. For many, it's about the joy of creating, not the paycheck. For some, it's a hobby, a way to unwind, to express themselves, or to connect with others who share their interests. For a few, it becomes an obsession, a calling, a business. They pour their energy into it, turning passion into purpose. Luck is a tiny part of the equation. Sometimes timing and opportunity play a role, but they're never the whole story. The rest is showing up day after day, even when no one's watching. It's about building something, one step at a time. It's about finding what you love and sharing it in your own way. Your story, your style, your voice, no one else can offer that. This is the story of one creator who started with nothing but an idea and a cheap camera. No fancy equipment, no connections, just a dream and determination. We'll pull back the curtain and show the real process, failures, lessons, and small triumphs. The moments of doubt and the breakthroughs that follow. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. There are no guarantees, and the path is rarely easy. It's about the relentless pursuit of a creative vision, the willingness to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep growing. This is how passion becomes a profession in the digital age. The creator revolution is here, and it's just getting started. Meet Alex, someone you might pass by on the street without a second thought, but whose story is quietly remarkable. Not a filmmaker, not a business prodigy, just someone working a dull data entry job day in and day out, surrounded by the hum of fluorescent lights and the monotony of spreadsheets. But outside those office walls, Alex's mind wandered. Their escape? A fascination with old, forgotten things, history, craftsmanship, stories and objects others called junk. Every weekend, Alex would lose themselves in flea markets and thrift shops, searching for hidden treasures. The spark that changed everything, a broken 1950s watch, discovered in a dusty box of trinkets, its face cracked, but its story intact. Most saw trash. Alex saw a story waiting to be told, a piece of history worth saving. The idea was simple but powerful. Restore the watch and film the process, capturing every detail and setback along the way. There was no audience, no plan for fame, just curiosity, a love for learning, and a need to create something meaningful. That's where every great creative journey begins, not with dreams of fame, but with a genuine need to make something, to bring an idea to life simply for the joy of it. For Alex, restoring that watch was more than a hobby. It was a break from monotony, a challenge to master, and a story to tell through their own hands. The camera was just a tool, a silent witness to the process, there to document the journey, not to steal the spotlight. The real passion was for restoration, for breathing new life into forgotten things, not for making videos or chasing views. That's the first lesson. Your channel, your creative work, must be about something you do, even if no one ever watched, even if no one ever noticed. If you want to be a YouTuber or any kind of creator, start with an obsession for your subject. Let your curiosity and passion lead the way. Your genuine love for what you do is what sustains you through the grind, through late nights and early mornings, through setbacks and small victories. For Alex, the ticking of that restored watch was reward enough. A small, steady reminder that creation matters. In a world of endless spreadsheets and routine, a single act of creation can make all the difference. Alex's first video? Objectively terrible. It was the kind of video you'd expect to find buried at the bottom of the internet, never meant for more than a handful of curious clicks. Shot on an old phone, propped on books with bad lighting and worse audio. The background was cluttered and every sound echoed off the bare walls. Editing was clumsy, but it was honest and real. Every jump cut and awkward pause was a reminder that this was a first attempt, not a polished production. The video was simply trying to fix a broken 1950s watch. No fancy graphics, just a genuine effort to solve a small mystery. 17 views in a week, most from Alex. But 2 comments appeared, breaking the silence of the empty channel. One offered advice. "You need a proper screwdriver for that." That comment changed everything. Suddenly there was a spark of connection. Suddenly it wasn't a monologue, it was a conversation. Alex realized someone out there was paying attention and wanted to help. Encouraged, Alex tried again, this time with a tripod and better tools. The setup was still basic, but it felt like progress. The second video was still rough, but better. 50 views, more comments. Each small improvement felt like a victory. This is the YouTube feedback loop. Create, share, listen, improve. The process was addictive, and every bit of feedback mattered. You don't need to be perfect, just willing to learn. Every upload was a step forward, no matter how small. Alex's early videos became a public journal of learning. Each one documented a new lesson, a new mistake, a new discovery. Every mistake was a lesson, every comment a gift. The audience became part of the journey, offering encouragement and advice. The focus shifted, not just restoration, but sharing the journey of learning. It was about growth, not just results. The audience wasn't just watching someone fix things, they were learning alongside Alex. Each video invited viewers to try, fail, and try again. That's what drew people in. The authenticity, the willingness to be imperfect, and the sense of community. The story was about growth, not perfection. And that's where every great journey begins. The first months were a grind. Alex juggled a full-time job and late-night editing sessions. Each project took hours: restoration, filming, editing. The first dozen videos barely broke 100 views. Doubt crept in. Was it worth it? This is the wall every creator hits, where passion must become discipline. Alex made a rule: 1 new video every 2 weeks, no matter what. Consistency was key. It built routine for Alex and the audience. The channel, now Revival Restorations, slowly gained traction. Storytelling improved. History of objects, not just mechanics. Technical skills grew. Better audio, lighting, editing. Growth wasn't from a viral hit, but from relentless incremental improvement. Each video was a step forward. The channel grew because Alex kept showing up. That's the real secret. The tipping point wasn't an explosion, it was a slow burn. After a year, 5,000 subscribers. Then a video about a 1960s flip clock took off. The algorithm noticed. Views surged. 10,000, 50,000, 500,000. Subscribers jumped to 30,000 in weeks. Suddenly, AdSense revenue arrived. First $100, then nearly 1,000. The hobby was making real money. Time to get organized. A separate bank account, a spreadsheet for revenue and expenses. It wasn't about becoming corporate. It was about building a foundation. The money wasn't the goal, but it enabled reinvestment, better camera, bigger projects, the feedback loop, better videos, more viewers, more revenue. The hobby became a serious side hustle. The dream of going full-time felt real. The key was treating it like a business, not just a pastime. Growth came from reinvesting in quality and ambition. The audience noticed. The channel was no longer just a passion project. As the channel grew, the old "whenever I have time" workflow stopped working. Alex needed a system, streamlined, efficient, repeatable. Projects were now sourced in advance, not stumbled upon. Filming became structured, multiple cameras, shot lists, dynamic angles. Editing was the bottleneck, so Alex built templates for footage, audio, and graphics. Color and audio presets ensured consistency. The narrative structure was standardized: hook, history, process, reveal. The system didn't stifle creativity, it freed it. This machine allowed Alex to scale up without burning out. For any creator going pro, workflow is everything. Creativity thrives within structure. The machine delivers on your promise to the audience. The day Alex quit the day job was terrifying and liberating. YouTube revenue matched the old salary for 6 months. It was time. But going full-time meant thinking beyond AdSense. Ad revenue is volatile. Diversifying income is essential. First, affiliate marketing. Viewers wanted to know about tools, so Alex added affiliate links. Commissions rolled in, sometimes matching ad revenue. Next, sponsorships. Only brands relevant to the channel, integrated transparently. The audience appreciated the honesty. Finally, direct sales. Alex launched an online store for restored items. Demand was overwhelming. Viewers wanted to own a piece of the story. These 4 pillars, ads, affiliates, sponsorships, direct sales, built a resilient business. The channel was insulated from the ups and downs of any one income source. Alex was now a creator and an entrepreneur. Want to start your own channel? Here's what Alex's journey teaches. First, passion comes first. Don't chase trends. Pick what you love. Authenticity is your greatest asset. Second, just start. Your first videos will be bad. That's okay. Don't wait for perfect gear or ideas. Use what you have. Creating is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Consistency matters more than greatness at the start. Third, listen and learn. Early viewers are gold. Read every comment, take feedback seriously. Watch your own videos, and be honest about what to improve. Study other creators. Learn from their strengths. Never stop learning. Finally, be patient. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You'll work for little reward at first. Celebrate small wins, your first 100 subscribers, your first positive comment. Focus on making the best content you can, consistently. The audience and opportunities will follow. The work itself is the reward. Alex's story isn't unique. It's happening everywhere in every niche. Creators face the same struggles: low views, technical hurdles, self-doubt. The ones who succeed push through, embrace the grind, and find joy in improvement. The creator economy has democratized opportunity for anyone willing to do the work. Alex's story is a blueprint. You don't need a film degree, just curiosity, discipline, and courage. Be willing to be a beginner, listen to feedback, and reinvest in your craft. The journey is one of personal growth, skills, resilience, community. The business is the outcome of building real connections. So, what's your broken watch? What story do you have to tell? The tools are accessible, the audience is out there. The only thing stopping you is you. It won't be easy, but the reward is who you become along the way. Now go make something, and if you liked this, you know what to do. Subscribe.